Hi all, how you doing? Hope you're doing great wherever you are in the world. So I just watched this Wall Street millennial. He's just done a video on is Binance the next FTX? And what he covers mainly, I mean, more than half of this is like going over what FTX did, what happened to FTX, and then sort of making some very unconnected comparisons. All right. So, for example, he mentions that Sam Bankman-Fried had a girlfriend who worked for him. All right. And then he sort of says that CZ has a girlfriend. All right. Who also works in the same industry and works alongside him and stuff. Okay. I mean, so what? Lots of people have are married to lawyers and stuff like that in the same offices and things like that. That happens everywhere in the world. All right. So what? Um, Another thing he mentioned was that Sam Bankman-Fried invested 500 million. Oh no, he invested in Robinhood. Okay. And then he sort of says, and CZ did the similar thing. He invested 500 million in Twitter. Okay. They are not the same thing. They're completely different. So he talks a lot of, tries to compare stuff. All right. To sort of warn you because this happened to FTX, it must happen to Binance. All right. He talks about CTOs, Roger Wang, and some of the people in the who worked at one previous company, who then worked in Binance and that kind of thing. And he talks about the white paper. So he talks about some of the early stuff in Binance, but that's kind of irrelevant now. That's like years ago. All right, it's 2023 now. He doesn't really talk much about the stuff that's going on now. I mean, if Binance was going to go down, it would have gone down when Bitcoin went down to whatever it was, 15,000 or 17,000, or I can't remember what it went down to now. Another thing they mention is they start mentioning, so a lot of people have mentioned this in here, that Binance are offering 13%, okay, 13% on their stable coin, okay. Well, that 13% is only on the first $500 or first $1,000. And the other thing is, people like from the UK, like me, can't get any of that. All right, we get nothing, okay, because we're from the UK, okay. We get no yield on anything on any of our crypto anymore. All right, and same for if you're in Australia and probably from the USA and probably from a lot of European countries, you're probably getting no yield whatsoever. So there's hardly anybody who's getting any yield. All right. And the other thing is that they don't mention is that things like crypto loans, which it says where they get the yield from, he doesn't mention that. I mean, I've I've taken out loads of crypto loans. Okay. So when Solana dips or something like that, what I'll do is I'll take my Bitcoin and then I'll use that as collateral and get BUSD, okay, and get a loan. And I'll be paying much more than 13% on that loan that I'll only take out for like a week, or sometimes I'll take it out for an hour. Okay. Um, so I'll pay interest on that hour or that day or that week or whatever. Okay. And then there's always a chance that you'll get liquidated as well. If we go to Binance, all right. Now, the other thing is where Binance gets most of their money is from liquidations. So if you look at, got it on the 4 hours, it'll come in. So for instance, this period here, for instance, we went from whatever, was it 38,000 or something like that? 38,000 down to about 35.7. All right. That's a pretty big drop in, and these are 4 hour candles, so that's over 8 hours. And obviously, it might have been quicker than that drop from there to there. Okay. So you've got to assume that when it's going up here, all right, a lot of the shorts are getting liquidated. And then when it dumps down here, a lot of the longs get liquidated. So the shorts and the longs that are using leverage are getting liquidated, and they are making a ton of money. The amount of money that they are making on these liquidations just covers everything. All right. It just covers everything. They're making so much money every single day on people getting liquidated. All right. Because people want to gamble and they want to use 50 times leverage and things like that. So, and Binance don't have to, they don't have to do audits. They don't have to show their any funds or anything like that. They don't have to do that. So, say because they're a private firm, they don't have to do any of that. So saying, oh, they're not doing it, they don't have to do it. All right, they don't have to do it. Why would you do all of these things that are going to cost a load of money when they're the #1 exchange? They're getting tons of people signing up that can sign up. That is. So, and they're making tons of money from all of these liquidations. So I just found this. I found it a poor video actually, considering it got 245,000 subscribers, and he just bangs on about stuff that happened 6 years ago. All right. So personally, I mean, a lot of these people who are supporting this, the sort of people that call crypto a Ponzi scheme. All of it. Like including Bitcoin. All right. So the sort of people who watch this video are that kind of person. All right. Anyway, that was my kind of view of that video. All right. Catch you later.